Don't jump to permanent conclusions based on temporary circumstances. Don't jump to permanent conclusions based on temporary circumstances. And I was guilty of that. I'm going to share with you a story. When I was living in Argentina and I graduated with my master's degree, I was ready to take over the world, but the world had a different plan for me with 20% unemployment, a lot of instability. So I spent 2 years unemployed. And when you spend that much time unemployed, you start getting depressed more than likely, and you start to make a very common mistake. And that mistake is to believe that the lack of opportunities, the lack of interest from companies, the lack of callbacks is a reflection of who you are as a person or as a professional. This happens all the time. This is very common. So I was there in Argentina, feeling depressed, having a very, very bad time, when I tuned in the television. And I always loved daytime television, and I always loved talk shows. So I was watching a talk show, and I was there in my apartment with my boyfriend, who is my husband now. My boyfriend at the time was now my husband. And what I saw was a show that was hosted by a woman who was marvelous. She had the quality that only wonderful TV people have. And that is that when you are with them, you forget about your dramas. You are with them and you're only thinking about what's happening in that talk show. And I was feeling really sad that day, but she was so amazing that I started laughing, that I forgot about my dramas. And I remember I was laughing so much, and it was such a careless moment, such a happy moment, even when I was feeling sad during the whole day, that I carelessly told my boyfriend, "Look at this woman. She's amazing. In my next life, I want to work in media, in front of the camera, just like she's doing." And my boyfriend, who loves me so much, knew that I was speaking from a very low point, that I was talking from a very sad situation, a very sad day. And he asked me a life-changing question. And that question was, why are you going to wait till your next life? I told him, like, in my next life, I want to do this. And so he asked me, why are you going to wait till your next life?